Today is one of those rare days where you have to go to work in the morning. I hate it. Yeah, for those that are quite new here, I only work nights usually, but today we have a training day at work. Oh no, there's so much ice on my car. Ah! Much better. So yes, I have a training day at work. For everybody that's new here, let me explain. I work at a juvenile detention, which means a prison for children. The children that live here in this prison I work at are anywhere between 12 and 24 years old. Sometimes we get them younger, sometimes we get them older. It all depends on an individual basis. And I work night shifts, so I work when they're asleep and I'm basically there for their safety. So in case anything starts burning, I can evacuate them, or if they start fighting with each other, I can break them up, or if they suddenly need medicine or go to the hospital, then I'm there for that. Now, since these are criminals, sometimes we need to, get physical with them because they start fighting with each other or fighting with us. And that's why I'm going to work today. I'm going to have a training day where we have a certain type of you could call it a martial art, some kind of way of fighting with them that is, we don't hit them, we don't kick them, we just work together to take them, to hold them, and to lay them down on the ground without anybody getting hurt. And we need to do that training at least once a year, where we get all the theoretical stuff and when we're allowed to do it and where we're not allowed to do it. And then a couple of other times a year we do extra training intervals where we just get our body being used to doing those moves. So that's why I'm, for a rare occasion, going to work during the day and during the morning, which I hate so much. I needed to get up so early for this. For me it was early. For normal people, not early at all. I had to get up at 8 in the morning, which I know isn't early for anybody, but since I only work nights, I usually get up around 10-ish. And when I'm working, I get up around 3 in the afternoon. And then I work all night until like 9 in the morning when I finally get home and go to sleep. So normally I go to bed at 9 in the morning. But now I have to, I had to wake up at 8 in the morning. So that's very different for me. As you saw, I am not at home. I was at Lee House Place. I'm spending the week here. So I'm driving directly from Lee House Place to work, which is nice because that is actually a little bit closer than from my house to work. And Lee Howe and me are actually celebrating today. We have been together for 3 months. I mean, we've basically been together for longer than 3 months. We've known each other for more than a year. But 3 months ago is when we said, like, hey, we're a couple. So that's awesome. So tonight we're probably gonna have a nice little dinner. We haven't figured out yet if we're gonna make some great dinner at home or if we are gonna go out for food. But we'll make it a nice evening. She's going to school, I'm going to work. Sadly, we don't have the entire day to celebrate, but yeah, we'll figure something out. I had a little bit of ice on my car this morning, which hasn't happened for a couple of days. It's been really nice weather and the temperature outside has been getting warmer. I've actually been seeing birds gathering sticks and branches for their nests and everything. So that's pretty cool. Spring is coming and I'm ready for it. This weekend my parents are gonna go on a trip. They're gonna be away for around 2 weeks. They're taking Indy with them and they're gonna try out their new car. I do not know if they're gonna film it or not, but because the trip is kind of private, but you'll have to follow their YouTube channel to figure that one out. But since they're leaving, I am in charge of taking care of the chickens. Now they made it as easy as possible for me because I'm still working, and since I work night shifts, I can't always go and take care of the chickens during the daytime because I might be sleeping. And but they made it as easy as possible for me. They made a new chicken coop where the chickens just can go in and out whenever the chickens want. And I don't need to open and close their doors. I just, every couple of days, I need to go check if the chickens have enough food and water. This nice weather has started itching in my body. I'm really looking forward to go hiking again. I would just want to put on my backpack or be dropped off by a car and just walk for 20 kilometers and get to where I get. I'm looking forward to that. I really want to do that again. It's been so long. It feels like it's been so long. It's been last summer since I've done a 20-kilometer hike. I need to start training again. I need to start getting out there and walking longer distances just to get my body used to walking that kinds of distances again. Because when I'm out there hiking for multiple days, I want to do that with a backpack with a tent as well. So yeah, we'll see how I get along, but I'm ready. I really want to do it again. Of course, just tonight it was just -7 outside. I don't want to sleep in a tent with -7 yet. So I'm gonna wait a little bit longer before I take the tent out, but I can start walking some longer distances. I should arrange that. Maybe Lihao can drop me off somewhere and I can just walk for a while. Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can get that to work. The training day at work, I'm not sure I'm gonna be able to film much. Like all my colleagues are gonna be there, and I can't just start filming them. I need to ask everybody's permission if they want to be on a video or not, and we're working, so it's gonna be inconvenient. So please excuse me if I don't film anything, but I will try to film something and maybe blur out everybody's face, but that's a lot of work. But yeah, we'll see. Oh, this is great. I've got a military convoy in front of me. And they're only doing 40 kilometers an hour. I need to go to work. But you're not allowed to drive between the military convoy, so I can't overtake because it's way too long to overtake in one go. So the rest of the way to work I only can do 40 kilometers an hour on a road where we normally do 90. I'm gonna be late. Well, can't blame myself for this. This is the military. It's a new reason to be late for work, a military convoy. I haven't seen that one before. There are a couple of military bases around here. I know of two that are within 2 hours drive of my place. But it's not really handy that they're here. I need them to move, go away. And for those of you wondering if this military convoy has anything to do with the Ukraine, I don't think so. Like every once in a while we see military convoys around here just because of the military bases, where they just move equipment or go on training or stuff like that. Sometimes pretty funny. In Betlanda, I've seen like all day there were just tanks driving around, and that's just because, you know, the new recruits need to practice driving tanks as well in traffic. So all the tanks had shields on them that said practicing driver. Which is quite intimidating. Normally you're afraid of a learning driver, but this time they're in a tank, so if they take the wrong turn at the wrong time, they will flatten your car instead of just scratching it. Just looks like these are tracked vehicles that they are moving from one base to the other. There we go, we're arriving at work, and I'm not late in the end. The military convoy wasn't that big of a deal in the end, which is nice. So yeah, arriving at work and starting the training day. Okay, there you are. Yeah, it's the next day. Yesterday I didn't get to film anymore at work. You know what? Let me get you out of there and come on over here. Oh yeah, okay. Ooh. Yeah. There we are. Okay. Yesterday at work, I didn't have any time anymore to film. There wasn't an opportunity for me to film on during the training, so sorry. Just gonna have to continue filming today. Guess I'm going outside and doing something. But what to do? But first, some breakfast. Cornflakes! Well, after breakfast I spent some time doing my taxes. Boring stuff needs to be done as well. And after doing taxes, I decided to go outside and I'm just gonna hunt for a couple of geocaches. So let's see if we can find some. I'm already near to one, pretty close. Now it's just seeing if I can find it. Okay, I am within 10 meters of the geocache. Let's see if I can see where it is. There's a lot of birdhouses around here. Like, a lot of these. There's one over here. And I've seen a couple over there already. Let's see. That tree has a big ass crack. Let's see. See, this has a deep crack in it. Geocache is not in there though. It's not easy getting around in here. It's not a birdhouse over there. Let's see if that birdhouse is maybe a fake birdhouse and holds a geocache instead. No, looks like a real birdhouse. Here, geocache, geocache. Oh, there's another birdhouse hidden behind a tree. Let's see. Look at that one. Oh, that one. There's a combination lock on this one, and it has a door. Well then, I need to figure out the combination to this one. Okay, so this is definitely the geocache. I just have to figure out the combination. Look at this. There's a little... Can we... No, can't pull that out. Does this little door open? No. Let's see. Interesting. Interesting. I don't see a code on the box or anything. Let's take a look at the geocaching app. Okay, here's the geocaching app. They say it's a traditional cache, but traditional caches usually don't have a code, which is interesting. Let's see, description. Description doesn't have a code in it. Maybe in the hint. Ah, there it is. 571. 571. Okay, now we know that the code is 571. Let me put that in. 5, 7. Come on, one. Ah, there it is. It is open. I got it. I got it. Whoa! Scared the shit out of me. There's a little... That scared me so much. Okay. There's a motion sensor in here that sets the whistling of the bird off. And this is the geocache. Awesome, awesome. It's a vitamin tube. That's a good thing to put a geocache in, a vitamin tube. Filming one-handed and opening stuff with the other. Okay. Oh, no pen. Again, no pen. I keep forgetting to bring my own pen. Here's the logbook. It's been placed here in 2019. Wow, that's last time it was found. It was found by somebody that writes date in a very different way than I am, so I have no idea when it was found. Put this back in here. Put it back next to the whistling bird. There we go. Put this thing back on here. Close that thing. Lock it. And scramble the numbers. There we go. That was a cool one to find. And it is the first one that scared me. I've never been scared by a geocache before. Okay, let's go into the app and log it. Here we are in the app. Go to the cache, press log, found it. So I wrote, first geocache that scared me when I opened it. Fun gag, loved it. Need to come over here. And awesome. Post. And that's my 26th geocache. It was pretty cool. I like this one. That was pretty cool. I liked it. I was the first one that scared me, which is, yeah, that's interesting. Okay, there's a little lake here, and apparently there's multiple geocaches around that lake. I'm just gonna walk around it and see what I see. Ooh, there's a couple of balls in the... Look at that. It's a basketball and a football. Let's go see if we can get them. I wouldn't mind having a couple of extra balls. Oh, that's nasty. This is a dumping ground for stuff. There's a snow pole here, a shopping cart, another snow pole. Why are people so nasty? So unnecessary. Looks like we can easily get to the basketball though. Let's go get it. Oh. Let's get it without falling in though. Got it. Hej.
Det var många bollar.
Ja, det var det. Ja, det är lite synd. Okay. Got one right there. Let's see if I somehow can get the other one, but I probably need a stick or something to get it. Maybe I can use the snow pole, but that is also out a little bit. I don't think I can reach it. I suddenly got flashbacks from when I was a young guy and playing with my friends, playing football and having to get the ball out of the water all the time, throwing rocks and stick at the ball so it would come closer to us. Just need a stick. There we go. Here's the stick. Hej! Ska kolla om jag kan få ut bollen. Ska kolla om jag kan få ut bollen. I mean, people look at me weird when I do this kind of stuff. It's like, why is this... Oh, my stick broke. I'm like, why is this 35-year-old guy talking into his phone and gathering a stick to get a ball out of the water? I mean, I'm just strange and it's fine. Okay, let's do this. Got it. I got it. I got it. That's 2 balls for the price of 0. Well, for the price of a little bit of effort and looking strange to other people. Well, there they are. Now what to do with them? Okay, here's the plan. It's not far from where they were in the water. I'm just gonna leave them right there, and if I get back later and they're still there, they're mine. And if somebody else picks them up before I do, they're theirs. I mean, I can't figure out who the owners are, but I think this is the most honest way. Okay, let's continue to see if I can get that other geocache. This is pretty cool. This geocache has me going over some terrain of the train station at the post office. Some old cool industrial stuff here. Let me show you. Over there we've got some old trains, as you can see. And we've got a pretty old train here too. Green cargo. That's awesome. Okay, I think I'm pretty close now. Let's check on the app and see how far I still have left to go. Well, as you can see here, I'm at the beginning of the train yard, and the geocache is over there. The reason this geocache is a question mark is because they want you to pay for the app to be able to look for that geocache. But I'm stubborn. I don't want to pay for the app. And I'm gonna see if I can find it anyway without paying for the app. Let's walk over there and see if I can find it. Now remember, they usually don't like it that you're on the railroad tracks or in the train yards. It can be dangerous. So don't tell anybody I'm here. Don't put this on YouTube or anything. Shh. And this is the closest I can get. Let me show you what I'm looking at. So here I am next to the trains. Over there's the lake, and the geocache is supposed to be there somewhere. Look what I have to walk through to get to it. And then I haven't even found it. I still need to find it. There's nothing to it but to do it, I guess. Oh no! I have to jump over this pile of blubber. I'm guessing this one is supposed to be accessed from the lake, like if you're in a paddle boat or something. So I have I'm a little bit doubtful I'll find it. Oof. I definitely don't want my shoe stuck in that blubber. Definitely not. Here seems a shorter distance to jump. Ooh. Let's hope it's sturdy on the other side. Ooh, that's even better. I can jump from the rock to the other side. Let's do that. Ay, ay, ay. Okay. That's one branch out of the way. Now, for the jump. And a one, and a two, and a... Damn it! I got hooked behind the branch anyway. Anyway, I made it with clean feet. All the branches and trees are rotten here. Just as I was saying. Look, this is what I'm standing on. Oh gosh. Yeah. Look around. Okay, I'm gonna put the phone away a little bit so I can use both hands to make sure I don't sink into the mud and see if I can find it. Yeah, it's still a couple of meters in front of me and I'm on the water's edge here. Which means this geocache is probably meant to be found in a boat. It's probably in the water over there somewhere. So if this was summertime, I would take off my pants and go into the water and see if I can find it. But there's still ice on that water. I don't feel like taking off my pants and going in. Sorry. Okay. Well, I'm gonna look around a little bit more to see if I'm mistaken or not, but I don't think I'm gonna find this one. I don't have a boat. Well, as you can see here, it's still a couple of meters in front of me. I guess I'm not finding this one. I'm still trying to get through all this brush and mud, but it's definitely out in the water. Sometimes that's just the case. Like, I have found geocaches before that you're supposed to pay money for. Well, actually, it's not the case that you need to pay money for them. It's just that the geocache owner puts it out there and they're doing that for free. but the geocaching app just randomly selects geocaches that you need to pay money for to find. And that's just scummy, because that means that the people that put the geocaches out there don't get paid anything, but the people that make the app do get to make money off of their geocaches, which is not nice. So I don't feel guilty about trying to find it for free. I have found geocaches before that were actually paid for. Sometimes it just works out, and this time it didn't, because you need a boat, and I don't have a boat with me. I do have a canoe at home, but I don't have a boat with me. Yeah, sometimes you don't succeed, and that's all part of the hobby. I'm gonna walk around the rest of that lake, because on the opposite side of the lake there's another geocache. I'll try to find that one, and after that we'll go back and see if the basketball and football are still there. Alrighty, here we are at the next geocache location. This time I'm standing on some rocks, and it's probably between those rocks somewhere, and we're underneath some power lines. Let's see if I can find it. There's something in there. That might be it. Looks like trash, but it could be it. They've cut down all the trees around here, so it makes it harder to access everything. Okay, is that it? I wonder if that's it. I'm just gonna go for it and see. That's it, I think. Yeah, that is it. There you go. Geocache. Highland cache. Let's see what's in the box. Oh, it's really wet and dirty inside. It's the logbook. I'm not gonna open it, it's so wet. A 3D printed cat. That's quite fun. And a squishy little heart. A little flower brochure. This one's really wet and dirty. The owner needs to replace this one. Okay. There was the second box in there. Let's see what's in the second box. Sounds a little bit empty. Somebody started a new logbook that is actually dry. Still got mold on it and everything. Yeah. This was left April 2001. Okay, let's put it back where it was. Yeah, a little bit sad that one just looks like a piece of trash, but I found it, so bonus points to me. Okay, here we are in the geocaching app. I'm gonna select the cache right here and log it. Click on found it. I wrote found it. It was all wet and dirty, needs replacing. Post. And that's cache number 27. Okay, I found it. And that was cool. It's not the most beautiful cache, but you know, was quite good. Let's see when it was last found before me. It was last found in 2021 in October. Not bad. I'm the first one to find it in this year. Ooh, in 2001 it's only been found 1, 2, 3, 4 times, 5 times. It's not that often it gets found, apparently. Okay, it was a 2-kilometer walk to get here. Ugh. I need to get out of this brush here. Why? Okay, back on the path. Yeah, it was a 2-kilometer walk to get here. And now I'm gonna walk back, see if those balls are still there, the basketball and football. And if they are, they're mine. Gonna give them to Indy, I think. Anyway, let's start walking back. Well, they're still there. Guess I get to take them home. Awesome. I'll take the basketball. I'll leave the football for somebody else. Alright. Awesome, I got a basketball.